we're gonna backtrack a little bit back to the start of homecoming. I got there at about 5. My friend said 5:30. She was fashionably late, so I was just sitting there for 45 minutes. It was with my grandpa, which was always fun. We decided to watch the Chaperone, the SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob takes Pearl to prom. Okay, because you got to get advice from the goat. Okay. Plain and simple. I don't know why I was doing that, because I didn't go with anybody. I wasn't going on a date with anybody. I was just there. But we got pictures. It was a pretty place. Very pretty. There was a fountain. I wanted to jump in, but nobody dared me, which sucks. But then we went to dinner. It was Italian. It was a very nice Italian restaurant, except for the fact they didn't have fucking pizza. How the are you gonna have Italian without pizza? Doesn't make sense. I want to be a fat ass American. Let me be a fat ass American, okay? I did get mozzarella sticks and spaghetti. Came out to about $33. I did an 18% tip in my head, by the way, because the total was about $33. Here's how you do it. 10% of that, okay, so 3.3, and then you take half of that and then add it, because that'd be 5%, and then you just like do a rough estimate. I did it in my head. I was pretty proud of myself. The food was late. It was very good though. It was very good. I gambled, which don't do that. But we got to the dance at about 8:30, and we got there because the dance started at like 7. Okay, so people are already been there and already out. So we get there and we run into people who just walked out, and my friend, she asked, how is it? They say it's boring. I'm like, okay, you know what, this is great. It was really, we got in there and it was really funny seeing white people dance to rap music. It is the funniest thing you can ever see in your life. It's not the party or the homecoming that was boring, it was the people. And this sucks nowadays. Nobody talks to anybody. Everybody just goes on their phone, which, okay, I'm not getting into that. But I'm walking around talking to a lot of people, having a good old time. And the way it was set up is the school had the cafeteria open in the courtyard, because we have like a courtyard right next to the cafeteria. And the way that the lights were, the front of the courtyard was completely lit up, and the back of the courtyard was completely pitch black. I walk into the pitch black just to see what's going on, and the first thing I hear is a woman saying, I like it when you touch me like that. I dipped. I didn't want to be participating in this devious non-Christian behavior, so I dipped. But I made a mistake. What I should have done is slowly walked up to the sound and took my phone out quietly and just quickly put my flashlight on and off just to spook them a little bit. But I didn't. I just it was a weird situation. I just wanted to get out of it. There was one situation though. I was helping my friend find her date, and we were walking in the hallway, and 2 girls come to me and they're like, hey, can we get a picture? And I thought they meant, get a picture of them together. I was like, yeah, I'll take a picture of y'all. They're like, no, with you. I'm thinking, who the are these women? But I took the picture, one with each. And do I know who these people are? Do I know who these women are? No, the I don't. I have a vague idea of who they are, but I don't want to make assumptions. But that was fucking weird as hell. But overall, it was a good time. There's snacks, there's water. It was actually a very, very good time. I would do it again. I would. And another situation. This just happened about an hour ago. I walked to school. I've said that before. And last time I rode the bus was before COVID in middle school. And at that point, I was still technically living in 2 neighborhoods that were both zoned for my middle school. So I had 2 buses I could ride. I could go to my mom's crib and hang out with the people there and just ride that bus. Or I could go to my grandma's crib, which is where I live now, and to just play Fortnite with the boys, because it was still huge at this time. So you never needed a note, you never needed anything. So getting into now, my friend, he's like, hey, you should come over to my crib and hang out. So I'm like, okay, sure. Now he rode the bus this time. He normally doesn't ride the bus, okay? So that'll be important in a second. So I get on the bus, okay? No notes, because I didn't know you need a note. And the bus driver was like, what's your name? I say, Aiden. He said, you're not on my list. Do you mean a list? There is a list of people that can go on a bus and cannot go on the bus. I didn't fucking know that. So I lied to the guy, which I do not like doing. I do not like lying. But it was actually, no, it wasn't a lie. It was improv. It was improv. Like I said with my chemistry teacher in the last episode, I could improvise really good. The only problem with this is I didn't say who was on the bus yet. So I improvised and said, oh yeah, I'm just a new student. I'm probably not on the bus list yet. And as soon as I said that, I turned to my left, and there's about 10 to 15 people on this bus. I know about 5 or 10 of them pretty decently. And they're looking at me like, the fuck do you mean a new student? And I'm like, oh, I just fucked up so hard. And he's like, okay, go sit down. I'm walking through the aisle because I'm going to go sit in the back. And they're like, Aiden, what the fuck are you doing on this? I'm like, shut the fuck up. I don't know you. And it was a good lie. It was a good lie. Because like I said, he normally doesn't ride the bus. He normally gets a car ride. So I was going to be like, okay, I'll lie this one time because I'm probably never going to be on this bus again. And I'll just get away with it. I'll get a slap on the wrist. Oh boy. And here's the thing. It's a great lie when you don't talk to everybody in the fucking school. This was probably the worst improvisation I've ever done. And it was really, actually, no. It was a really good improv. Very good improv. Just a bad situation. He picks up that people recognize me. He's like, this fella's not a new student. So he calls somebody. He calls somebody. I don't know. I didn't stick around to find out. And he calls me up. And I'm like, yeah. Do you want me to get my bag just in case? Because I would stick it out, okay, and just try to, get content. Because I was thinking, ooh, this is a content goldmine right now. But when I walked back, I saw the faces of people. They just wanted to go home. So I just dipped, okay? I got off real quick. It's a very interesting situation. Would I do it again? Probably, because it was actually pretty funny. But anyway, if you made it this far into the video, clearly enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're new, subscribe, leave a comment. I like talking to people, as you can probably tell now. But anyway, hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll talk to you on the next one.